Right, I worked on the door. These ones tonight are all about being in fights and stuff and trouble. So I worked on the door at Leo's. I got a job there when I was 20-year-old. I went down and asked for a job and they gave me a job. He said, when can you start? I said, whenever. He said, can you start tomorrow? So I said, yeah. Anyway, I went and got a jacket and everything, and a dicky bow and all that stuff out of a second-hand shop. Got a black jacket, got the black dicky bow, got the white shirt. I went to Foster's, I think it was Foster's, they called the shop, and I got a white shirt over there. And I got the dicky, I got the black jacket, like the penguin jacket, you know, like the dinner jackets, what they wear in gentlemen's dues. I got one of them, I think it was about 10 or something, 12 quid or something, out of a second-hand shop in Stockton Road, where I had the fight with Lee Duffy in Redcar. So I got the jacket and everything, and I went on the door and I didn't have a clue to fight. I know how to fight, but I didn't know how to put people out anyway. I'm in there and I've been waiting at the door about 6 months, and what he used to do is, instead of grab them in a headlock and carry them down walk them down the stairs, because it was, you go into Leo's, you could go up, you went in, there's a pub party, you could go out that way and you could see all the seafront and everything on the front, and then you could go up the stairs this way, and you go up the back stairs and you go in. There was a big nightclub at the top, held about 500-600 people, maybe more, all in probably 1,000 people. It was packed to the rafters, and we kept getting done for having too many people, because you have to have so many people per square feet. So anyway, we're in there, and there's a few lads in, it was a wedding do, and they're in there all rowdy and shouting and bawling. Anyway, there was a big lump of a lad. He had a blue hoop white shirt on. They'd all been to the wedding, they'd all gone home and then got changed and come out in their casual clothes. They never had the suits. A couple had suits on now. There was about 15-20 lads. So I knew it was going to be trouble. I just knew. So anyway, next minute, there's a few Redcar lads in there who I know from in Redcar. These are the lads were from Gisborough way, and they've come into the area just have the night out. So anyway, the camera keeps going sideways. Anyway, we're in there, and they start fighting. Anyway, the doorman to the DJ box, because you could go around the back of it as well. There, at the other end was another part you could sit and be quiet, where like family people sat, you know, like for a drink, older people. Anyway, the DJ went, pushed the buzzer, and the buzzer on the walk went off. We run upstairs, and I've got this lad with a blue white hoop shirt. He was bigger than me, a lot bigger than me. I was probably about 14.5 stone, I think, at the time. He's about 18 stone. A lot smaller than me in height, about 5'10", and he's, anyway, I've said how he gets on. Anyway, I'll be wrestling with him, strong lad, and I've gone round him, behind him, and I put my arms under his arms from behind, so I'm behind him here, and I'm behind his back, and I put his arms like that, and I put my arms through his neck, like that, and I picked him up in the air like that, so his arms are through here, and I'm picking up, and his legs are dangling with him only 5'10", me 6'3", so I'm carrying him downstairs like this. Walked down the stairs and got up to the bottom of the stairs. Anyway, we go outside and I said, go on, fuck off. And then the other door, when I put the other lads out, they've just walked out, they didn't need putting out. Anyway, so now then he's saying to me, and he's throwing these fucking big windmills at me. So he's throwing on moving like that, and as he's throwing them, he's nearly falling over because he's drunk. And he's also missing by a mile. And look, mate, you're not even in my league, fucking fuck off, go on. So I pushed him backwards to say, look, just fucking leave me alone, stop being daft. Anyway, as I pushed him outside, there was a big obviously there was a concrete pavement and there was a step, and Leo's where he went into, and I fucking pushed him just on the chest, because he's square on like that, his balance has gone, and he's hit there, and he's fucking went back, he's edged off the back of the fucking step. I would, get up, you silly cunt, stop being fucking about. I would, get up, go on, get up, and he's not fucking moving anyway. Jeff's come up with me, it was a doorman, they've been watching, Peter and them, and a few others, John Garland and that. I went, fucking hell, Brian, I think you fucking killed him. And you're joking. I knew him fucking panicking. Really did panic. The worst time of my life for fear in case I killed him. He's on the floor anyway, fucking blood coming out his ears, and he said, oh, you fractured his skull. And I'm like fucking panicking, like my heart's going to drown out. So I've gone in and got my coat, fucked off, because I've had to phone for the ambulance. Anyway, the police have come, the ambulance coming. So the police have come in, and they've got the lad, not nicked anyone, sorry, they've just come in asking who it was, and they said, oh, he was a big Scottish lad from Scotland. He said, he only started tonight, I don't know, whatever name they give, some fucking Kevin or something. Anyway, the cops come back a couple of times, but the lad, somebody from Gisborne knew him and told the doorman his name, his proper full name, So I got somebody to phone up. We got me my auntie worked in the hospital, in the state hospital in Redcar. So I got her to phone the hospital for us and say she was related to him. Anyway, he was in a fucking coma. 12 fucking days he was in a coma. Worst 12 days of my life. I couldn't even go to work on the door. I didn't even dare go back, in case I got caught. So I had to fuck off out the area for a bit. And I went back to my mum and dad's and stayed in Hartlepool for about a month. Panicked, and anyway, fucking the lad come back. I got back on the door, and about 6 months later, the lad come back. I thought, he comes again, he wants to fucking go. He went, I just want to come in and say that night, he said, no hard feelings, he shook my fucking hand. Nice as pie, he said, I was drunk, blah, blah, and I grabbed him and gave him a hug. I thought, thank fuck for that. And then I see him, I used to see him, he used to come in, I used to say, go get yourself, alright, I used to let him in for nothing. But that's so easy it is to kill someone, you could just hit that concrete when they're dead, and you're up for manslaughter. So, just another story today. That was the scariest time of my life, fighting with someone when I put him in a coma, that lad. I've knocked people unconscious and I've knocked them out and they've been knocked out for all night. But in a coma, it's 12 days, scary. Cheers guys, don't forget to push the like buttons.